Good morning, Ivan. How are you? Carol, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. I've never joined this before. Am I speaking to you and everyone?
Sorry, Carol. I would like to ask you please to repeat your question. I didn't hear it.
Am I speaking to everyone
Yes.
or only you? Everyone. Okay. I only raised my hand because I couldn't hear anything that was happening.
Oh,
Have I?
okay. Now we hear you. Okay.
I can I talk or
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking. But yeah, I got you. I think nobody heard me earlier.
okay, perfect.
So now
Okay.
it's audible. Great. If anyone is having any question, please raise your hand and post your question. I saw Motasim raise his question earlier. Al Jabal Pharmacy also raised their question. Al Khalij Drugstore, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning. This is Kritika here from Al Khalij Drugstore.
Good morning.
We are drugstore based in Ajman, and
Okay.
we have GLN, but we have outsourced our the distribution in a we have outsourced it. The company is based in Dubai, so all our items which are received in Dubai and the dispensing is done in Dubai. So
Okay.
so we have just started doing the Tatmeen work, and we have registered. So I would like to know how to get that, like whether we can receive it in Ajman or like how the process should go.
Okay. Um, so let me just take a step back. You are the licensed agent, so you have a GLN as a licensed agent. On Tatmeen, only the licensed agent and the MAH are allowed to do the commissioning. If the MAH is doing the commissioning, so they are cooperative and they said, okay, we have no issues, we will perform the commissioning. Then the MAH, once they have done the commissioning, the items on Tatmeen would show that the items are still in their GLN. Then they can ship it to any GLN. They can ship it to your Dubai outsourced warehouse, or they can ship it to you in Ajman. It's up to you. You can guide them. You can tell them where you want the items to be shipped to. However, if the MAH is not doing the commissioning and you are doing the commissioning as the licensed agent, then once you perform the commissioning events, the items would immediately appear as if the items are in your location in Ajman. Then you need to ship it to your location in Dubai.
Okay, so let me repeat again so that I'm clear. So I'm not an MAH, so I'm just receiving it. So I can receive either in Dubai or Ajman, irrespective of the location, but it's with my GLN, with my Tatmeen login, right?
No,
No.
the Ajman is your own warehouse. Sorry, the Dubai is your own warehouse. You said it's an
No,
outsource.
it's a third party outsourced.
Okay, then the third party needs to receive it. On the third party's GLN and the third party's portal on Tatmeen.
But the items belongs to Al Khalij Drugstore. That doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Okay. So they themselves, I no need to receive it anything in Ajman. So the third party can receive with their GLN and they can dispense with their GLN,
Correct.
irrespective of the who's got the item, right?
Who's irrespective of who's the licensed agent, but
Okay.
it is related directly to who has the items. So if the 3PL is having the items, then the 3PL must receive the items in their 3PL. If you are receiving in Ajman physically, then you should report it to Tatmeen that you have received it in Ajman. But again, back to the point. This is in normal scenarios where the MAH is doing the commissioning. Commissioning means reporting to Tatmeen. But if the MAH is not reporting to Tatmeen, they said,
Mm-hmm.
I do not have the capacity to report to Tatmeen. You do it yourselves. You are allowed as the licensed agent to do it. But once you do it, the items on Tatmeen would appear as if they are in your Ajman location. You need to ship it, again, virtually, ship it
Okay.
to the location in Dubai,
Uh-huh.
and the Dubai will be receiving it from overseas direct to their warehouse, the 3PL.
Okay.
Does that make
Okay.
sense to you?
Yeah, great. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
And
You're welcome.
also, we have a group of pharmacies here in Ajman. And
Okay,
we have only one Spock, like the Alkali drugstore, and plus 5 pharmacies, we have only one Spock. So
that's fine.
in future, if our pharmacies are receiving items like individually on their location,
Mhm.
how can I give access to them to use
Okay.
Tatmeen?
Okay, on tatmeen.ae, there is you go to onboarding journey, training manuals. There is a
Mm-hmm.
training manual for user management. In principle, and you can go through the full training manual if you want to learn more. In principle, the Spock can create as many users as they want. One Spock can create 50 users. If you have 5 pharmacies, you can create 5 users and appoint each of those users to one location, to one pharmacy. So that,
Mm-hmm.
and later on, for example, if one pharmacist was relocated from one pharmacy to another pharmacy, you can just log in as a Spock and reassign that user from this location to this location. You can do all this by yourselves. So what you have done is creating one Spock for all your locations is the best scenario, is the recommended scenario from our side. So that's a good thing. And later on, you can manage them all.
All right, all right.
Okay,
Got
you can create as many users as you want and appoint each one to one of the locations that would show under your name in your Tatmeen portal.
okay. That I can get it the details from the manual, right? Training manual.
Yes, from the training manual for user management. Yes.
Okay. One more. So you said like the MAH is commissioned. I can do it if they have not commissioned regarding this my previous question. Sorry. So if
Yes.
MAH is commissioned, I can receive directly in Dubai. If they have not commissioned, it is up to me to like it's a licensed you agent can do it, do the commissioning, right? So how will I
Yes.
know the MAH is commissioned or not? Like whether I'm receiving the item as Tatmeen stamped or not, right?
They need to tell you whether they are able to do the commissioning or not. So you need to communicate with all your MAHs and ask them, can you perform the commissioning events on Tatmeen or not? Before sending any shipment. If they are not commissioned to Tatmeen, the Mohab inspector at the border crossing would stop the shipment, would say, this is not on Tatmeen. You go commission it to Tatmeen, then I will allow it to enter into the country.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay? How
Thank you
many
so much.
MAHs are you dealing with?
We are dealing with around 4 to 5 animals.
Okay, so you need to approach them. It's a small number.
Yeah.
It's a normal number, which you need to approach them one by one, share with them the Tatmeen requirement, tell them the ministry is not allowing any shipment to enter the country without Tatmeen commissioning, so please comply. And you also need to share with them the GLN of the 3PL where you want the items to be shipped to, so that they do not ship it to your location in Ajman. They would ship it directly to the 3PL.
All right. Got it.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Rapti, can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah. Um, I just have this question. Like, I'm testing this manual file upload for commissioning and aggregation.
Mhm.
Um, even for reporting those events. I wanted to check like how to do report this shipment event on portal. I'm not able to find any training manual for that.
Shipping event.
Yes, yes.
Shipping event. For shipping event, there is a training manual called product transfer. Okay.
Okay.
You can refer to product transfer, and it is not using a file upload. It is a based on the serial numbers.
Okay, okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay, I don't think we have any further question. So I will just wish you a lovely day ahead and talk to you next week. Okay, Carol, you have a question? Let me allow Mike. Yes, can you please unmute yourself and Carol, you still have a question? Okay. Okay, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, so I am struggling. I work in a clinic and we're a new clinic, and I'm trying to put in the details to say that we received delivery, but I cannot get it to like the answer that I'm giving it, and I'm now scared that I tried too many times that I make things go badly wrong.
Okay, so you're trying to receive the delivery that is being sent to you by your supplier, correct?
Yep, yes.
Okay. And you tried to scan it using the mobile application or the portal, or correct?
No, I'm just trying to type it in.
Okay, using the portal, the Tatmeen portal, Tatmeen website, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So there's a daily report that is being sent now to the whole industry saying this is the items that are in transit going to your location. Are you receiving that report?
My clinical manager keeps getting emails to say that there's yes,
Okay.
but
So
unfortunately it goes to her email address and not mine, and it's me that's dealing with it.
okay, so this email is being sent to the SPOC, to the single point of contact. So you need to verify first that this item is in that list or not, because if this item is not in the list, which means that it was never sent to you by your supplier. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you can do something else, you can go to the product verification and type in the serial number of that product and check whether what's the latest update on Tatmeen. Um, the product verification is also on the portal. You can view it and you can check the hierarchy. The item, there are several reasons. One possible reason is that this item was never commissioned to Tatmeen, either by the MAH or by the by the MAH mainly, because it might have entered the country before the Tatmeen go live date or before the strict enforcement by MOHAP empowerment. The other possibility, which is that your supplier did not send you the item on Tatmeen, and if they do not send you the item, you will not be able to neither receive it nor even do product verify the product on Tatmeen. So both processes will not be active for you if you are not the receiver of that shipping item.
No, no, they say that they do use Tatmeen, so they are asking me to update it.
Yeah,
Just see
they
the
might
problem.
have, yeah,
It's
they
the
might
first
have
time it's
either
done
missed,
it.
yeah, they might have either missed that item or, yeah, I don't know. I can't speak on their behalf, but I have seen in the industry cases where some people think that they are doing the right things, but they don't. They might have misunderstood it. But the third and possible option, which is you are scanning the inner item, not the outer package, which is the SSCC or the carton barcode. So they might have packed 20 items in one carton and give that carton a barcode that is usually called an SSCC or serialized shipper container code. You need to receive the SSCC, not the individual items. You need to receive the outer package. Once you receive the outer package, everything inside that package will be received as well by your location. So you need to scan one item only. You don't need to scan each and every individual item inside that carton.
Yes, unfortunately, I didn't even know about any of this when I received the delivery. It was about a month ago, so I don't. How do I access this now?
Just ask the SPOC to forward to you the latest in transit report that they have received today, for example, and go through those items that were sent to you since the launch of Tatmeen.
I see. Okay, so is it possible for me to also have an account with them, or is it only her that can have it?
We currently send it only to the SPOCs. If we want to send it to individual items, we will be sending around 8 or 9 times the number of emails every day, which will be which will cause a delay to the whole Tatmeen portal.
Okay, so so if she forwards me the email, can I deal with it then, or does it have to be done by her?
No, you can deal with it if you are a mobile portal user assigned to the same GLN.
Okay, so she will forward me this email, and do you think I've never seen it? So will it become obvious what I see in front of me, what I need to do?
Yeah, it will show you the highest level of aggregation. So if you have received 50 cartons over the last, I don't know, since the beginning of Tatmeen or since you obtained the GLN, it will show you the highest level of aggregation, which is the carton or pallet or whatever packaging you are receiving. If you are receiving individual items, so somebody didn't bother to create a carton barcode and they sent you individual 5 or 10 items, I don't know how practical is it for somebody to do that, then you will see them individually as well in that report.
Okay, no, it was all one package. So will it have the SSE number on it, this email?
It will show if it's packed, then yes, it will show the highest level of aggregation. If it's not packed, if they were sent individually, then you will see the individual serial number of that item, the secondary package.
Okay, and then I type that into the onboarding journey.
You need to receive them in your location and then decide what you want to do with them based on your business processes. If you are selling them or consuming them directly in your clinic and you are sure that you consumed already those items that were sent to you earlier, then you need to dispense them on Tatmeen. After receiving, you dispense them. If you are received a package that contains 30 items and you still have this package or you have these items, then you need to unpack, which will make those items unpacked on Tatmeen in your location, and then you decide what you will do with the individual items. Again, dispense or ship it again to some other location. It's up to you what you will do with that.
So when I receive them, I go to the onboarding journey, and then I put in that I've received them. Is that correct?
Onboarding journey is on tatmeen.ae, not on Tatmeen portal. The portal is
Okay.
when you log into Tatmeen, which is mohab.tatmeen.ae.
Okay, so I go to it. I go to the Mohab one rather.
To the portal, yes.
And then I put in the information there. And then as I use each individual, so a lot of it is vaccines. As I use each vaccine, do I need to update it as I use them, or?
Yes. Yes. Whenever you are dispensing any of those items, you need to report to Tatmeen that you dispense them, you consume them. Yes.
Okay, so when I get into the Tatmeen portal, I'm not signed in at the moment, but as I do it, will it be quite clear what I need to do?
You need, okay, if you want to understand your role on Tatmeen, please go to tatmeen.ae onboarding journey. There are 3 short videos there and one longer video, 40 minutes, that you can just watch and which
I
will give
just
you
watched
a
it.
better, yeah. So this
I
will
just
explain
watched
to
it.
you your role on Tatmeen. This will explain to you what you need to do, which in principle, as a clinic, you need to receive, unpack, dispense. This is what you need to do.
Okay.
Unless you ship to other, you have 5
No,
branches and you ship between branch 1 and branch 2, then you need also to read the product transfer training manual.
okay. No, we don't.
Mhm.
It's just okay. I will try again, and I'll come back to you next week. If it doesn't work, do I need to wait till next Thursday?
You can send us an email if you have any clarifications to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we will reply to you on the same day.
Perfect. That helps. Okay then.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So
Have a good day.
onboarding.
At
What email address?
tatmeen.ae.
Okay.
Onboarding@tatmeen.ae. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Great. Thank you for your
Okay.
help.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Dr. Samah, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. I have three questions about the site manufacturer registration.
Mhm.
First one, I have a manufacturer food supplement manufacturer in UK, and I don't have the manufacturing certificate from the MOH there. And when I submit the application, he asking about registration in MOH. But I
Yes.
have a declaration letter from the manufacturer.
Okay,
He is
Dr. Samah, what you're referring to is not within the scope of Tatmeen. This is the scope of GS1 branding. So I cannot answer on their behalf. It's best if you can send them an email to their technical team. They would be able, their service desk, sorry, and they will be able to reply to you.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Are all your questions related to branding registration?
For me, yes.
Okay. So unfortunately, that's a different portal, different system. It's not Tatmeen.
Okay, thank you very
Okay,
much. Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Mr. Amro Salim.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Morning. I'm a supplier and manufacturer in Saudi Arabia, and I try to send a shipment to a customer in UAE. We've been sending multiple shipments, and all of them are successful through Tatmeen. But this one, I got an issue that's saying that one of the SSCCs and the IPSIS file already exists in the system.
Okay.
When I try to check this file, when I try to check this SSCC and the product verification, it's not available there.
You
So
cannot do product verification if the item is not in your location. If you already shipped it out of your location, then you will no longer be able to.
I usually am able to, if the message is successful, if the instance identifier message is successful, I can view the item and see the hierarchy. But this one, because this SSCC is already in the system, it gave me a response that the events have been reverted. So the object event has been reverted.
Okay.
It's the first time I've seen such an error.
If the item, the SSCC, is already on Tatmeen, then you cannot commission it again. That's the error message that
But
you're getting.
that's the thing. I didn't ship this SSCC earlier, and I got my 7 digits GCP. So I don't think any other customer have been using it.
Okay,
So this
please send it to us by email, and we will tell you when it was commissioned and by whom.
Yeah, do you mind giving me
Please
your
send it
email?
to us by email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Sure. Do you mind do you mind to send me the email in the chat, please?
Sure, no problem.
So this is mainly just because if I change this SSCC or re-aggregated my items into different SSCC, it should be right to dispatch, right? This
Correct.
is
If there is
theoretical.
no other, if there is no any other issues, yes.
Okay, I'll send you the SSCC along with the identifier for the message in the email, and maybe you can assist me further.
Sure. Please send
Thank
it
you.
again. I will write it in the chat, but it's onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Okay, onboarding at Tatmeen.ae. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think this was the last question. So no further questions. Wish you a happy day and talk to you next week. I will add the email onboarding@tatmeen.ae to the chat now after this call. If you want to view the recordings of these calls, please go to the YouTube channel that is pinned to the chat. You can see it on the chat. There is a YouTube channel. You will find all the videos of previous calls that we have gone through the previous since we launched these series of these calls. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day. Thank you.